Today, the topic I would like to explain is for first year or specialization students except English. The topic I would like to explain is the Olympic Games. First of all, I'd like to tell you the main points of this unit. They are what the Olympic Games are, its origin, how, when, where it started, what kinds of contests are included, when it was abolished and restarted, who is in charge of the games. Then I will explain the terms game and sport. Game is an activity or a sport with rules in which people or teams compete against each other. For example, card games, board games, ball games, such as football or tennis. Sport means an activity that you do for pleasure and that needs physical effort or skill, usually done in a special area and according to fixed rules. For example, running, jogging, cycling, skiing, etc. Now, I will read the given passage. The Olympic Games are a series of different athletic contests between teams or individuals from throughout the world. They are the modern form of the festival held by the ancient Greeks at the Temple of Zeus in Olympia, began in 776 BC and held every 4 years. The games were at first confined to one day, with contests in running and wrestling only, but they were soon extended to cover 5 days and included as well races for horses and for chariots and contests in jumping, boxing, and throwing the javelin and discus. Writers and artists came to the games to make themselves known, and the festival became an expression of the great idea that a man's body should be as healthy as his mind. In this passage, you will find that what the Olympic Games are: series of different athletic contests between teams or individuals from throughout the world. Its origin, how, when, where it started. The Olympic Games are the modern form of the festival held by the ancient Greeks at the Temple of Zeus in Olympia. Began in 776 BC and held every 4 years. The games were at first confined to one day, with contests in running and wrestling only. I will ask you some questions concerning this given passage. What is the aim of the Olympic Games? The answer: according to the Greek idea, the aim of the Olympic Games is that a man's body should be as healthy as his mind. Question: how often are the Olympic Games held? The answer: the Olympic Games are held every 4 years. Question: what kind of games was at first confined to one day? The answer: running and wrestling were at first confined to one day. Then I will read the next passage. In 393 AD, the games were abolished by the Roman Emperor Theodosius and forgotten for nearly 1,500 years. Then a Frenchman, Baron Piatti-Coubertin, suggested that the Olympic Games should be revived. At a meeting in Paris in 1894, the representatives of the athletic associations for 9 countries agreed to hold the Olympic Games again. Greece was given the honor of restarting them, and the new games were first held in a special stadium in Athens in 1896. Since then, the games have been held in Paris in 1900, St. Louis, USA in 1904, London, England in 1908, etc. I will ask some questions here. Who abolished the Olympic Games in 393 AD? The answer: the Roman Emperor Theodosius abolished the Olympic Games in 393 AD. Question: What did a Frenchman suggest? The answer: a Frenchman suggested that the Olympic Games should be revived. Question: who agreed to hold the Olympic Games again? Where and when? The representatives of athletic associations from 9 countries agreed to hold the Olympic Games again at a meeting in Paris in 1894. Question: where and when were the new games first held? The answer: the new games were first held in the Spectra Stadium in Athens in 1896. I will read the given passage again. At International Committee is in charge of the games, which last about a fortnight and are intended to be open to all countries, irrespective of politics. Those taking part must be amateur. Usually, the games begin with the arrival of a runner with a lighted torch that has been carried by a chain of runners all the way from Olympia in Greece. The competitors take the Olympic oath, swearing to compete fairly and in the true spirit of sport. I will ask the questions here to understand the given passage more clearly. Who is in charge of the games? The answer: an international committee is in charge of the games. How long do the games last? The answer: the games last about a fortnight. How do the games begin? The answer: the games begin with the arrival of a runner with a lighted torch that has been carried by a chain of runners all the way from Olympia in Greece. What do the competitors do? The answer: the competitors take the Olympic oath, swearing to compete fairly and in the true spirit of sport. I will continue to read the passage again. Events in 15 of the following sports must be included in the Olympic Games: athletics, archery, basketball, boxing, canoeing, cycling, fencing, football, gymnastics, handball, hockey, modern pentathlon, riding, rowing, shooting, swimming, volleyball, water polo, weightlifting, judo, boxing, and yachting. There are separate competitions for women in many events. The Olympic Winter Games were started in 1924 and include skiing, skating, ice hockey, bobsleigh racing, and curling. Concerning this passage, I will ask you a few questions. What must be included in the Olympic Games? What are they? Events in 50 kinds of sports in the Olympic Games. They are archery, basketball, boxing, canoeing, cycling, fencing, football, gymnastics, handball, hockey, modern pentathlon, riding, rowing, shooting, swimming, volleyball, water polo, weightlifting, judo, boxing, and yachting. The next question is, when were the Olympic Winter Games started? The answer: the Olympic Winter Games were started in 1924. Another question: what kinds of sports are there in the Olympic Winter Games? They are skiing, skating, ice hockey, bobsleigh racing, and curling in the Olympic Winter Games. Then I will give you the main idea of the passage. The Olympic Games are various athletic contests between teams or individuals from countries all over the world. It began in 776 BC and is held every 4 years. At first, only running and wrestling contests were held. Later, the contests were extended. In 393 AD, the Games were abolished, and in 1896, the new Olympic Games restarted. An international committee is in charge of the Games. The Games began with the arrival of a runner who carried a lighted torch and was carried by a chain of runners all the way from Olympia in Greece. At least 15 events must be included in the Olympic Games. The Olympic Winter Games were started in 1924. After that, you need to know what to study. Instead of saying 1. A number of things or people that follows each other, it means a series. 2. Limited means confined. Stretched means extended. Contained means included. Sign means expression. Entered means abolished. Started again means revived. A person who acts for another person or group means a representative. Responsible for the games means in charge of. 2 weeks means a fortnight. Without considering means irrespective of. Then you need to study the hyphenated words. Weightlifting is not an easy sport. The phrase weightlifting means the lifting of weights. Now say what we can call the following. Remember the hyphen and to keep the noun singular. 1. The racing of horses. It means horse racing. 2. The planning of towns. It means town planning. 3. The giving of prizes. It means prize giving. 4. The making of speeches. It means speech making. 5. The shooting of ducks. It means duck shooting. 6. The catching of rats. It means rat catching. 7. The building of houses. It means house building. 8. The making of money. It means money making. I will go on to the structure study. Study the following sentence. A. Writers and artists came to the games to make themselves known. B. Writers and artists came to the games, they wanted to make themselves known. Here, you have to join these two sentences by using to plus verb symbol form. Here, purpose is often expressed by using to plus verb symbol. Now, rewrite the following sentences as A. 1. Athletes compete in the Olympic Games. They want to try to win a gold medal. The answer. Athletes compete in the Olympic Games to try to win a gold medal. 2. In 1894, representatives from 9 countries met in Paris. They wanted to discuss reviving the Olympic Games. The answer. In 1894, representatives from 9 countries met in Paris to discuss reviving the Olympic Games. 3. Mao went to special language classes. He wanted to improve his English. The answer. Mao went to special language classes to improve his English. 4. Everyone worked hard. They wanted to increase the production of the factory. The answer. Everyone worked hard to increase the production of the factory. 5. His father sent Mao to the market. He wanted him to buy onions. The answer. His father sent Mao to the market to buy onions. 6. Tourists often come to Yangon. They want to visit the Shidong Pagoda. The answer. Tourists often come to Yangon to visit the Shidong Pagoda. Then I will continue another sentence construction here. The following sentence is, a man's body should be as healthy as his mind. Text line from 9 to 10. In this construction, you have to choose first, should or would. Should means suggestion. Would means certainty or futurity. Then you need to know the given sentence is active or passive. After that, you need to know the form of the given construction. Here, the construction is should plus verb symbol form is active. Should plus be plus verb past participle is passive. It is often used to show a right or wise action. For example, you should not tell lies. Another form of the construction. Would plus verb symbol form is active. Would plus be plus purpose participle is passive. It is often used to show that something will definitely happen. For example, we were told that Tuesday would be holiday. Now, fill in the following sentences with should or would. 1. Maman said that he entered the boxing competition. The answer: Maman said that he would enter the boxing competition. 2. Athletes train before they enter competitions. The answer: athletes should be trained before they enter competitions. 3. The Emperor Theodosius announced that he abolished the Olympic Games. The answer: the Emperor Theodosius announced that he would abolish the Olympic Games. 4. Baron P.T. Coubertin suggested the Olympic Games be revived. Baron P.T. Coubertin suggested that the Olympic Games should be revived. 5. Sporting competitions be open to all countries irrespective of politics. The answer: sporting competitions should be open to all countries irrespective of politics. 6. The teacher knew Maman failed the exam. The answer: the teacher knew Maman would fail the exam. 7. If I told you what I had, you'd be shocked. The answer: if I told you what I had, you would be shocked. 8. You be kind to the poor. The answer: you should be kind to the poor. 9. The tourist said he go wherever I wished. The answer: the tourist said he would go wherever I wished. 10. You not eat too many sweets. The answer: you should not eat too many sweets. The next task you have to practice is: can you write the question which they answer? Each question should begin with one of the following: how many, when, who, how, what, why, how long, where. Try to use each question word only once. 1. The Roman Emperor Theodosius abolished the games. The answer: who abolished the game? 2. The Olympic oath is to compete fairly and in the true spirit of sport. The answer: what is the Olympic oath? 3. The first modern Olympic Games took place in Athens. The answer: where did the first modern Olympic Games take place? 4. The first modern Olympic Games took place in 1896. The answer: when did the first modern Olympic Games take place? 5. The original Olympic Games lasted for over 1,000 years. The answer: how long did the original Olympic Games last? 6. In the modern Olympic Games, there must be events in piping sport from a definite list. The answer: how many events in sports must be there in the modern Olympic Games? 7. Writers and artists came to the games to make themselves known. The answer: who came to the games to make themselves known? 8. The games are opened by the arrival of a runner with a lighted torch. The answer: how are the games opened? To improve your writing skill, you have to try to write essay on the game I like best, popular games in our country, the advantages of playing games concerning this unit. I will end my lecture here. See you again.